scale too big, make it like right. That's really difficult to do if you want to make it dynamic. Go in incognito mode. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might have some background noise in the background, so. Uh, okay. Your screen froze. No mind, it's back. It's back. Yeah. What's the weapon system going to be like? Are you able to pick up buy weapons or? Yeah, I'm just wondering. Just wondering. Hmm. Hmm.
Device wireless audio. There we go.
So picking up now.
Should be.
Now I.
Yep. It's
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, filters. I need to add a filter because it's picking up a little bit from the looks of things. Noise gate. Work this. Yeah.
But like I said, you should
Speak, please.
a lot.
Still kind of picking up. I'll work it to like -6, -60. Or would it be more like 50? -50. Move this up. There we go. Hello?
Hello.
It's kind of janky, but it'll do. It'll do. So
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna
you
mute.
can see my screen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got just a basic square.
Hmm.
What I'm thinking we should probably do, or at least for the map anyway, maybe use this thing. Okay, there we go. Make it a bit kind of longer, but thinner, maybe. Kind of like it's not a huge like rectangular based room, but it's not just a complete square. Like it's not literally just paste in a cube and then shrink it down to size, right? It's not that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I've got that. What I'm thinking is maybe do some kind of, because as we said, we don't want it too complex, but we can do. Can I move this up? Is that a thing?
Try and look in 3D mode. Look in the 3D mode, maybe. That'll help you. There's a
Yeah,
3D
you're
thing
right,
you
you're
can
right. Yeah, give me a second. I'm just gonna move that
make sure there's just not walls
in.
there.
3D.
So
Yeah,
again,
there are very thin walls. We can see here.
I gotta mute every now and then
Oh,
because
there
it's
we go.
back on.
I can, if I manage to select them individually and then can delete them if I get individually. There we go.
Now look in 3D mode.
Not completely gone yet. Oh right. Hold on, now 3D mode. Oh,
There we go.
that's actually perfect. Phenomenal. Look at
There you
that.
go.
That's just a doorway. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay. So what
It
we're also
loops.
gonna do
Hmm.
is, can I not select that little area? That's a pain. Whatever. So what I'm thinking is, this is the start area. These parts here are doors, right? You'd have to buy through these doors.
Yeah, that
Uh,
sounds a lot like COD, but
yeah. So, well, I mean, that's what it's designed
Mm.
like, right? It's basically
Mm.
just the same core, but with my own kind of maps and gameplay aesthetical spin to it, right? So,
Okay.
so you'd buy through here, and then from here, I'm thinking maybe stairs.
Stairs.
Stairs, right? Like,
Mhm.
I'd say maybe kind of go up. How would that look? 3D.
That's clipping.
Janky.
Well, we can always. Well, if you're gonna do map design, you're gonna have to use Blender. I think
I mean, I can
it's a
design
lot
it
more. You
rudimentary
can do it in
way.
You can do it in Unity, yeah, but like
Yeah. But
Unity is gonna make it more difficult with this sort of thing.
yeah, you're right. I'm gonna move
So
this
it's
back
best to do it
wall
in.
a little backwards
It's
so I
just
can
best to do it in.
in Blender. Yeah. So I'm actually
Yeah,
gonna have to learn Blender, which is something I really
it's not
wanted
that
to.
difficult. It's not that difficult when you get used to it. It's just learning all the keybinds and stuff.
Yeah, I know, that's the part I struggle with. Oh, and it's inverted controls. Oh, that's gross. But yeah, so that for the first floor, I personally think it's fine for now, right? Then what I
Yeah.
can do is levels and add. There we go. We've got.
Just
Okay,
make
we
sure
need
you
to
don't
add a
build over
room.
the. Just make
No,
sure you don't build over the stairs.
yeah, so what I'm thinking is, because it would be the same kind of layout, you know. So it'd still very much be like that.
Might be janky and like this, but you can always change it in Blender.
Exactly. If I have reference and it's all good.
Yeah.
Then I need the U shape again.
That's gonna cover the stairs.
Yeah, I know. I was working on getting rid of that. There we go. Right, let's check
Nice.
3D view. And if I go to the first floor.
Or even. Oh, you
Oh,
can fix that
whoa.
in Blender. Fix
Yeah,
that thing in Blender.
where am I? Where am I?
You're inside this. You're inside the stairs. What are you doing?
Trying to get a look around. Stupid.
Well, you've already
Oh, there
established
we
the
go.
shape,
The stairs actually work.
but there's a big thing,
Yeah.
you know.
So now we got to remove this. So we go out of here and then we click on this thing and we move it up.
Well, you can do that as well,
I'd
or
say do
remove it.
that. See, I don't want to particularly. I mean, we can move it, but then
No.
I'd say
Yeah,
in
I'll give
terms of
it space.
structural integrity, maybe I'm just chatting out my rear, right? But I don't know. I
It's up
feel
to you.
like that works. That does a thing, right?
Well, it depends on how big
It
the map's going.
functions. This isn't pulled back far enough. This back wall here. I'm gonna do that. Oh, cancel. Yeah, see, it's not quite. There we go. So now it should look actually functionally proper. Yep. So yeah, the stairs are in place. But now I'd say I'd want to move out like this way, or maybe to one sides. Because right now it's, in terms of how like the layout is,
Yeah, can we get a...
it's samey. That's
on.
what it is.
Okay.
The structure is very samey right now, which is a bit of a problem.
Well, it is a simple shape at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I'd
So
say maybe if I put something here or more center, if I can get it center. That's not so centered, but
I know I should have to talk to you later because it's a bit noisy right now.
that's fine. I'll continue working on this. So I can get it centered. Even just something. It's not gonna center, is it? Not. I think that's center. Don't know though. How's that look in 3D? That wall. The wall siphoning off. Yeah. Delete. Oh look. It does work. So now what I'm thinking is expand upon these a little bit more than that. But like I have to add like structural support when I actually make it. That really doesn't look centered. Hold on, I can actually I undo. I can actually mirror it. I select it. Is it not undo? I actually have to select the whole thing. Oh right, I see. So then I select it and then hit mirror. They're not. I'm so confused. I put it to like 750 long. There we go. Do the same. That's close enough. That looks. Yeah, that looks fine. So from there, still kind of looks a little janky, but it might just be me. From there, what I'll do, maybe just actually start it from the side. Function. So what I'll do is I'll pull this down that, this to level. Delete. What is that? Delete that. Go into 3D, see if that. Not quite. should look completely thinned out. Does that work now? There we go. Oh, that entire wall's missing. Oh, that's bad. Undo. Did that fix it? It did. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Does just deleting that segment? No, that... Okay, I must have accidentally deleted the entire wall. So, now if I thin this out... Because I just want to make a thin loop, right? I just want to make a place where the player can actually train the zombies. Wait, is that a door option? There is a door option. So wait, so if I go into here, so like this, then hit door. That is really useful. Wow. Okay, and then, yeah, there are doors marked out for me. That is crazy good. Okay. Proportionally, it's still a little jank. But it's getting there. I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna take this. Why not expand this? So squished. I zoom out. Ah, mirror flips it. Mirror, see, that's weird. That might just be me, but that seems really weird. Delete this. Select it. Put in a door. Select the door. Rotate it. That seems not right. Yeah, that's swiveling open. But again, it's just for demonstrative purposes, so it doesn't wholly matter. It'll just get on my nerves a little. That's all it is. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna wind me up, but it's no huge biggie. To be honest, I could just remove all the doors. There's no point in marking them out. Personally thinking anyways. If need be, I'll just come and... Oh wait, can I edit it? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Edit. Oh. Let's set it to closed in 3D. That would probably be better. I'll do that for all of them. And finally, need to delete that, add a door, edit, close in 3D. Now when I go to 3D, yep, all the doors are closed, but they are indicated. That is banging. Alright, see when you buy through here, I want you to be able to not get upstairs immediately. I'll probably have some kind of barrier here. Like a rubble or something. But once you buy up here, you'll be able to get into here, but then I also need to add a door here. And then once you've bought that one, if you buy that one, then you can go into here. But if you buy these two, yeah. So I'm not sure if I want to do multi-triggers or not, because like what I could do is if you buy this one and this one or this one, both, probably not both of them open, but if you buy this one then these two open, buy that one then both, like if you buy either or then they're both open. Buy either or these, yeah, but if you just buy this one you'll get all of this but none of this. I'm not sure if I like that or not, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. So I will keep it in mind. But before I continue, I need to add a door here. So click there. Not there, huh? There. Door. Edit. Glowstone 3D. Baller. Alright, so that's the top floor. We're going to the levels on the ground floor. This is very barren compared, but I think it should be at least somewhat fine. I kind of want to expand on it a little. I'd say maybe taking this. Can I rotate it at all? Edit. Cancel. Any chance for rotation, sir? What? Mirror? No, mirror doesn't do nothing. How do I rotate this thing? Can I just not or something? Is that actually just the case? Yeah, that actually just it. Oh. Wow, I am blind. There we go. That is great. Alright, so now move this wall down here. I want this to expand up about from there. I want it to distance itself about 200, I'd say. And then same thing here. If it really wants to snap it, I'll just leave it at 119. But now what I want to do, I want to take it from that. I want a corner. Whoa. Whoa, what the hell? You can do this? That's cool, man. I do it so it's like 90 or like 100. 101. And I select this and make a corner again. It's 100. Select this, delete that, make a door. Well, hey, how does that look? Levels, first floor. Oh, that's freaking great, actually. That worked crazy well. This tool is actually really good. Wow, okay. So I'm going to do the same here then. Apart from, I'm just going to do... Wait, did I say that to be closed on in 3D? I did not. I'm going to do that. I want to put doors on all of these where, you know, doors will be. So I will do that now. But it's really purely just for demonstrative purposes. I don't really want this to be completely symmetrical. I feel like that would feel a bit... What's the word I'm looking for? Linear? It'll probably just seem a bit too samey, regardless of how you play the map. Which I really don't want. because a lot of my favourite maps from zombies games, like Call of Duty and so on, they have maps that are kind of unique to their own right, and they don't feel like you're taking the same kind of route every time. In essence, anyway. Obviously, once you get to a certain kind of skill level, you start taking the same route every time because it's optimal. But you know, just in terms of like everyday kind of casual player experience, I don't want it to feel linear, so I'm trying to avoid that as far as the map design goes. So yeah, that's demonstrated. So now what I'd want to do maybe is probably pull this out a little, a bit more of a big room. And that should be fine, I think. What is it? What is the first floor X-ray as? Okay, that's interesting. So really it's, yeah. So that mean I could make maybe like, I select this. Was there not like some kind of, ah, I see. Oh, I get you. Okay, well that's completely kind of, I'm not gonna say irrelevant, but it's kind of pointless as of right. But that's pretty good, honestly. Maybe as far as the rest of the design goes, layout wise, I think it might be somewhat done. There's a drop tab here, doors and windows. Really? That's cool. In general. Okay, so I can fill this out with a lot of stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start kind of demonstrating certain obstructions within the area. So I'm gonna go to project, levels, ground floor. So say for instance, on the stairs, as I said, there was going to be a obstruction. I'm just going to demonstrate this with a box. It's kind of just below. Staircase. Oh, of course, because 3D wise anyway. If I go into 3D, wherever it is, 3D. Okay, so it is demonstrated as a full box. It's just awkward. So, what I will do is I'll kind of expand it. Do that. Rotating, do anything there. But 3D wise it should, yeah, it basically shows as a full obstruction. Can I actually color code these? Select, do I get to color it? Oh, I do get to color it. I'm gonna have kind of bright red for obstructions. So does that show in 3D? That does show in 3D. That's perfect. So for like barriers slash obstructions, including the doors, they'll be marked in red. Just so I know what they're supposed to be, future reference. Can I not color code the doors? I can't color code. That's a bummer. Well, there was an attempt. However, no, you actually just can't. So what I want to do now is kind of mark out stuff here. Or at least like, maybe red could be for more just obstruction slash obstacles. Right? So like maybe I'd have kind of table, like a long table. That's kind of sprawled out along here. Take that color and I hit copy. Okay, that's useful. Just paste the color in 3D. There we go. That's nice. So now I've got a red table in there. So I'll click this and I'll kind of probably throw that there. I'd want a bookcase along one of the walls. Again, marked in red. So now let's have a look at that. Get a good idea for how it's looking right. That room so far is looking rather promising, actually. That's really nice. So for now, that, personally anyway, is a really nice start. I'll probably leave the first floor as is for now, because I actually have no idea what I want to do with this. I don't know what I want to do with this room, decoration-wise. It'll probably just be very basic, like rugs and things, because how I'm picturing it right now is kind of like an overrun house. Like you're kind of just defending your own home. But, you know, so right now actually I'm really liking this. So what I'm gonna do is move to the second floor. Well, first floor, whatever. Let's disable the ground floor. So, idea. Yes, actually, no, you know what? No, having the ground floor kind of adds to it a little bit. Kinda. Not a lot, but kinda. Um, kind of just a good idea of what the hell is going on. What is going on over here? Is it just kind of hanging? It is, so I will need to add some kind of structural support when I make it in Unity. But now, so what I'm thinking maybe, because I don't want too much obstruction here, because they're already very tight hallways. But what I might want to have, per se, is like small like desk tables and like kind of coffee table maybe, like a chair or so sprawled around. That could work. So as I said, bruh. Okay, well that's on the wrong floor. Levels, first floor. So have a chair kind of just here. A long chair. Kind of make it a bit longer. A long chair. Kind of more of a bench than a chair. Again, color that red. Let's have a look, see if I want to adjust it as it is. Wow, that is a long chair. That kind of works though. I just kind of want to have the hint of detail, but not kind of overwhelm the player's vision and what they're supposed to be looking at. So I think that there is pretty good. I might want something more on this wall here, or maybe that one, just to flesh it out a little. I'll probably more have it on this one, because as that door swings there, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. But as far as things go, maybe have like, maybe just a corner table, right? Just corner table, just propped here. Bit of a long boy. Color based red. Yeah, that kind of works, you know. Just a little bit of obstruction, but not so much that it's gonna completely screw the player every time he enters that room. I don't want to kind of not reuse assets, because obviously you're going to reuse assets often, because that just saves on production time. But I don't want to mirror the design, so I'm not probably, even though I really want to reuse this corner desk here, idea here, I'm not going to, because again, I don't want the map to feel as repetitive as this layout already looks to be, or at least in my opinion anyway. So what I'll probably do is have like just some drawers propped up against this wall. Along with maybe just like instead of a chair, like a small sofa. So it's a tad more cluttered on this side, but just so it kind of feels different in terms of the play area. Because as you can see, like running through this kind of area where it would be more just like a kind of direct path, just don't really pay attention to the chair and just make sure not to catch yourself in this table here, or vice versa in direction. It's a lot more different to running through here, say, you might not want to cut into this corner too fast or you'll hit yourself onto there, whereas you don't really get the option to cut in too fast on that corner because it's already taken. And same with the chair, where it's kind of just out of your way. The sofa here, the kind of curved couch, is actually something you need to bear in mind. So I think, as far as that goes, that's kind of nice. So I'd say that's pretty good for that. Now I just need something along here, which for me I'll probably just do things like curtains. Like there's curtains this side. They're not exactly obstructions, just decor. Know what I mean? So I actually need to put a window in there. Doors and windows. And I've got the curtains. Curtains are a bit off, but it gets the idea across. Or at least, I think it does. Again, feel like that would be good. That's okay. That is alright. Because I don't actually want to, quote unquote, like, obstruct this long hallway here, because it's already, like, painfully thin, and it's already going to be quite the choke point for the player to get caught out in. I can imagine during playtesting, this will probably be the area I die in a lot. Just by looking at it, I can tell that it's very much a crutch area. Like, well, actually kind of like the anti-crutch, I guess, because if a crutch is what someone depends on to play the game well, as it were, this is kind of the area you'd want to avoid being trapped in. If I was to play this game, honestly, the area I would play around in is this room here. because it's not so much more open. In fact, it's rather small, which could be detrimental. It's just there's only one way, or at least right now, that any external source of a zombie could come in. It's like you might have a few entry points here and here or something like that. But really the only other flow in of zombies would be through this one door. Oh, that's also a pain because zombies can only come in through that one door. It's the only way you can also get out if you get caught. So you have to be really good, or you're gonna get smacked up. Whereas with here, it's like they can come from pretty much any direction. Say you're kind of running your horde around this way and this small loop. The moment you come running here, a zombie might have come in from this way and he'll catch you off. Sure, you could just kill him, but what if there are multiple? It's that kind of thing I'm trying to keep in mind when designing the kind of furnishing of the map. But overall, I think this is a really good start. I think I've got something really good going here, and I think I can definitely work it into a rather functional and enjoyable map. I feel like this is a good start. You know, it's nothing crazy, it's nothing majorly over the top, but if I pull it off, then that's going to be amazing. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking the map design run through. So I guess that's just it. Cool. Cheers.